Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a daily crumb. Help you along your way today. Well, we hope so. Anyways. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily Crumb with me, Bay, Pajaki Quay, your friendly, a freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Well, also, Christianna Carr. Oi, caramba. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Was that Christianna Carr? Also, Chris Carr. Superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings. Right here too. I'm girls with you. Hey. It's a Wednesday. It's the hump day. Hump day Wednesday. Here's my courage to create notebook. Alright, gotta get another notebook started for my regular journal. Okay, stay up. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Wednesday, hump day Wednesday, the wake and bake Wednesday. Oh no. What's up for you? What's up for you? Hey. Hey. Here we go. Here we go. It's getting a little later on today. It'll be at almost 9 o'clock, I think, this morning. And I've got to do my Mrs. Potts. My Mrs. Potts is coming up. My Mrs. Potts is at noon today. At noon Eastern time, because I'm a Canadian, and I'm up in the Ontario, in the Eastern time zone. Here we go, and the sun, look at that, shining today. Beautiful. Had this great big storm watch. We didn't get much here in the area that I'm in right here. Got pretty gray, dingy, and then it did come down, poured for a minute, soaked everything, and then the sun come out again. I got these robins that keep playing on the top of my van, making a mess of it too. They're just pooping all over the place, all over my bed. Jeez. Here we go. Oh, swinging, and that's okay. Here we go. Still got the makeup on. I thought we were going to do a recording yesterday. We had a meeting, a Diamond Beauty's expert meeting, but it was just a quick little half-hour check-in session. We didn't do a recording. But there is a recording going to be coming out pretty soon of the Power Hour TV show. And it was one where it ended up being just Gail Craft and I with Sinette Von Breda about passion and purpose. Wow. We got deep in that show. We went real deep in that show. And that's why I decided I'm not going to wear makeup anymore because it got the tears out. But that's all right. And this week, there's another Affirm That Shit. A new episode being released today. And the episode I was a guest on will be next week. And then I was just asked again to be a guest on somebody else's podcast. So I'm like, all right, getting out there. Here we go. Ow. Here we go. And I put it out there. And maybe there's going to be some. There is that help for my home, that private mortgage. This is what I need. Somebody that will believe in me. And I can just keep growing slow and steady. But once that is, I know this home, making this home feel safe to me, my little inside, and then this home needs to be safe for me, my little inside, and my littles on the outside. We're all not so little anymore. Woo. Here we go. To experience peace does not mean that your life is always blissful. It means that you're capable of tapping into a blissful state of mind amidst the normal chaos of a hectic life. Jill Bolte Taylor, right? So even when all of this stuff is going on, that's why that inner peace is so important. It all begins within. What were some ways you experienced peace during the chaos today? That's a 46. That's a 10. That's a 1. And we grow. We begin again. And again as many times. We just keep starting over. If that's what we need to do, right? And we just keep growing. Keep growing. You know? Do those deep dives inside. Get to know yourself. Find your inner peace. And hang on to that. Well, you know, sometimes hanging on does more damage than letting go. So, you know, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes we can get too deep and we get stuck in the muck, right? So, it's all right. And if we are stuck in the, that's fine. Maybe we need to be stuck in the muck for a little bit and go, okay, what am I learning from this? What is my little need to learn from this? What do I as an adult need to learn from this? Okay, the little one's already gone through. There's the wisdom is in that divine inner child. Okay? When we get older, we get polluted with all these other beliefs and everything, taking on others. Oh, yeah, that sounds like something that makes sense. And I don't know, maybe I'll take on that belief. Maybe I'll take this on. What have we covered up all that true essence was with? I was just watching on the Tickety Talkety. That was very cool. There was 3 videos from the same day. And they were all rainy days. And 2 years ago, it was like the same card that came. Was it 2 years? Or was it the 23 or the 24? One of them. And I just shared it over there on the Tickety Talkety. That one of them was the same card that came out yesterday. the same self-care card about loving yourself unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. I am enough. So I really like that. There you can see the growth. And at this time, last year, I thought I was going to have to move. I thought I would be kicked out of here. But then I learned, you know, the legal stuff and things like that. So they have to be able to get an eviction order. And, you know, so it was last year. They wanted me out April 30th. And, well, here I am. I'm still here. I'm still here. It's still growing. And I'm more educated now. Know more of my rights now. And able to take a stand now. Because the first landlord-tenant board hearing I'd ever been dragged through was June 13th last year. It's also my graduation day for my family mediation certification. My university grad was also June 13th. Started up the morning with the landlord-tenant board. And then graduation. But since that was so fresh, I was able to talk to a friend beside me. That's awesome. That's helped. I just love the way God places those people that can help. And that's what I've been putting out there. Because you know what? I haven't been much confident in myself. Because it's just wanting to believe people that I love. But I realized, you know, wanting to believe people doesn't mean that you can. Wanting to trust these people that you love doesn't mean that you can. So that was a big learning for me. But now I give it up, right? And it's my Godfidence, okay? I trust in myself to let God take the lead. That's for me. That's how that works for me. Sweet Jesus God, all my love and relations. And you know what? The people that are being in my life right now and that I'm in their life, it's reciprocated. It's symbiotic relationships, truly. And I just love that. Just love that because that's my biggest dream. That's my biggest dream. Everything's my biggest dream. But, like, you know, have a peaceful world for my children and do my part. At least our little part of the world anyway. Right? And it ripples out from there. It all begins within. But I'll tap into that inner peace inside. Whoop! Whoop! Woohoo! What helps me a lot is Mrs. Potts. This is awesome. Okay, what's the path and totem going along with us in this? I know you already tried to top out here. There we go. 2 together. I love when that happens. Okay, and here we go. So on the bottom we have that passion and spontaneity. The 3, that expressing ourselves. 3 is, I think, about self-expression. All that, a great number. But what lights your fire? You know, we're here, look at this, standing in that fire, but they're not getting burned. It's that passion. And spontaneity is not like impulsivity. Some spontaneity takes a little bit of planning, but it's something that, okay, I am I'm going to do this, and you know what? And sometimes we get that sign, and then we just do it. It might look like spontaneous and impulsive to others. It might look impulsive to others, right? But it does come with some forethought. Impulse is it comes in and we do it, right? But sometimes, right, that spontaneity, we've been thinking of that, and then takes action. Like I didn't impulsively say, oh yeah, I'll be a guest on your show. It's been spontaneously doing these little podcasts, but I know that I need to get myself out there. That can't help those that need to hear it from me, right? Your story is going to have impact on somebody. So share it, right? But it's not going to reach those ears that need to hear it if you don't ever let it pass your lips. Oh no, what is that for you, beautiful, beautiful beings? See that reflection that we are. Look at that, 30, 40, and gentleness. With gentleness, deer is underneath there. That's also a number 4. So 3, 4. Take that time. And that reflections. We are a reflection of great oneness divine. We're all weirdos. Wonderful, individuals, exuberantly reflecting divine originality. Right there, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Take that steps, that fertility, that Kokopelli. Well, this is a Kachina. This isn't really Kokopelli, but that's a Kachina. Just as like Kokopelli is a Kachina. Whatever that is for you, that fertility, that creativity, is letting that go. What brings you that joy? Right? What helps you find that peace? You know, burn up all the rest. Let that fire burn off all that's not meant for us and get us right down to those embers, that deepest desire, that deepest passion, right? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. That's Sundance. It's to sacrifice means to make sacred. We don't need to sacrifice ourselves. Maybe that ego parts, maybe whatever that is. I love that in one of the videos, the repostings that I did yesterday, talking about, is it really a new self or our true self? Right? We can sacrifice all the old selves and step into our true self. Oh no, what is that for you? What is that for you? Maybe it's setting down those new boundaries. Maybe we've sacrificed boundaries and let ourselves be walked all over. But now it's time to put those boundaries down. And having those strong, healthy boundaries helps us to find that peace within, helps us feel safe. Right? Boundaries are a great thing. When we don't have them, we get walked all over. And that's a good way to know if somebody respects you. If they don't respect your boundaries, they do not respect you. So sometimes, you know, we have to let relationships go or let some things go because they're not respecting our boundaries, right? We need that mutual respect, that symbiotic relationships, whatever that is for you. So what were some ways you experienced peace during the chaos today? Give that time to yourself. Beautiful, beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. Know that's you. So glad you're here. So glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.